Homework 8, Section 7.3, Simple Interest, Video 3. In the previous two examples, we saw an instance where you borrowed money and had to pay it back with interest, and where you invested money and you received your investment plus interest in the future. In some situations, though, you need to be able to compute monthly payments. For example, when you borrow the $3,600 for 3 years, do you have to wait until the end of the 3 years to pay it back? The answer is no. You should probably pay it back in monthly payments for two reasons. Number one, so that the institution that lended you the money can start recouping some of it. And number two, so that you don't have to make such a huge payment at one time. Monthly payments are a fairly common thing. If you buy a car, you're probably making monthly payments. If you're mortgaging a house, if you're buying a house with a mortgage, you're probably making monthly payments. Monthly payments allow the borrower to repay in smaller amounts that are affordable over time, and they're good for the lender because they start recovering some of their money sooner instead of waiting until the end of the term. So let's see how to calculate monthly payments, and it's exactly how you think it would be. For example, we're going to owe this bank $4,464 for the privilege of borrowing $3,600 for 3 years. But if we wanted to pay it back over the term of the loan, in other words, make monthly payments over the 3 years, how would we calculate the monthly payment? Monthly payments are really easy to calculate. All you have to do is take the future value, how much I'm going to owe you, divided by the number of months. Well, in this case, we're not given the number of months, but rather the number of years. When converting years to months, it's pretty easy. There are 12 months in a year, so we just have to multiply years times 12. So in this case, 3 years is 3 times 12, which equals 36 months. So our monthly payment in this setting would be, we have a future value of $4,464, and we're going to divide that by 36 monthly payments. And that will give us the amount that we owe each month, which is exactly $124. I didn't know it would come out to be a whole number. I expected it to be a number we would have to round to the nearest cent. I bet this one is. Just glancing at it, yeah, it's destined to happen. So let's take a look at the other one, the investment. Now, why would the investor want to receive monthly payments instead of waiting at the end of 18 months? For the same reason, to start recouping some of their money sooner than later. So how would we calculate the monthly payments we would receive on this investment? Well, the same way as before. Calculate the monthly payments. All we have to do is take the future value, which is $5,281.25, and divide it by the number of months, which was given to us as 18. So if we divide that, it won't come out to be a whole number. It'd be better if I type it correctly. $5,281.25 divided by 18 months. To the nearest cent, $293.40. It's actually 0.402 something. But because the 2 over there is too small, it doesn't round up to 41 cents. Now here's where you have to be just a tad careful, and banks take care of this all the time. If I were to receive this much per month for 18 months, it's not going to be this exactly because of rounding issues. So for example, let's say that I got this much money for the first 17 months, $293.40 times 17. Okay, so the first 17 payments of $293.40 is a total of $4,987.80. I just multiplied this number times 17. So how much would the final payment be? The difference. The final payment would be, well, the future value is $5,281.25 minus these 17 payments I've already received, $4,987.80. And if we subtract that, we get $293.45. So it's almost the same monthly payment, but because the monthly payment was rounded down, we were actually receiving a little less than we should have each month, and in the last monthly payment, they make it up. It's not a whole lot, it's just a nickel more. But if you ever make monthly payments on an item, like a house or a car, that last monthly payment is usually a little bit different because all the previous monthly payments were rounded off, and then the last one brings the balance to zero. So calculating monthly payments is actually pretty straightforward. As a homework question, you wouldn't be asked this last thing. This was just an FYI from me to you, that sometimes the last monthly payment is a little bit different than the previous ones because of rounding issues. In the homework, you'll just be asked to calculate the monthly payment and round it off.